Hi all, today we wanted to speak to you about my CRM and more particularly how to do an equipment movement form. So we'll show you a couple of things today. First one of those being where to find the available equipment report. So how do we do that? Open your intranet. From the intranet, tap on the Launchpad and Field Sales Portal. From the Field Sales Portal, we move into the Sales Guide. And then on the bottom left hand side, equipment information. Once we're on this page, we tap on How To and Other. And we can see here that the daily available report is in front of us here. So moving from there, once you've found the piece of equipment that you want, whether it's to be refurbished or ready for market, we'll move back into SAM. You can see that the outlet that we wanted to place the piece of equipment in is Feed'em Takeaway. We'll tap on that. On the top right hand corner in the plus button, we'll open CRM, which is the bottom. Trigger of would we like to open it? Yes, we will. I just need to log on now. Mine's a little bit different to yours. I'm using a development part of CRM, so I'll just log on. Okay, so just logging into CRM now. From here you can see a little bit of detail already. So we've got the available equipment in the outlet presently. We've got a little bit of detail regarding the customer as well. So what we're going to do today is create equipment movement, and we're looking at placing a 3-door into the outlet. So what I will do is just expand it a little bit so you can see it a little bit easier. And what we're going to do is tap on movements. I'll just bring it in a little bit so everyone can see. This is just standard movement now. Mindful in this part that you just need to be patient and take your time and allow things to load in the background. As I'm expanding it again, just the red asterisks are the parts that you need to answer. What we're looking at, movement type, so we're looking at tapping into that drop down and installation. So I'll just tap on installation. And then the reason code. For us today, it's additional equipment. I'll just minimize the screen a little bit again. From here we move into the equipment catalogue, which you can see here. I'll tap on that. Again, just be mindful that in some of these CRM screens it may load at the bottom of the screen. So if you just scroll up a little bit, you're able to see the rest of the detail. From here I'm going to tap on approved. And again, we're looking for a 3-door, so I'll just expand that out just using the pinch on a 3-door. Bring it back in. We're actually looking for a BM45 or Orford 3-door BM45 F2D. So you can see that piece of equipment there. What I am going to do is tick the box on the right hand side and then select product. You can see in the top right hand corner that we have a green tick at the moment. We're okay to proceed. We'll move back into the equipment movement. Again, in that top right hand side you will find some errors. That'll be a store and a plant error, which means that we haven't yet selected the type of equipment and or the delivery date correctly. So I'll show you how to do that now. Additionally, under where we selected installation and the equipment or the additional equipment, there's an opportunity for you to add comments in there as well. So from the Orford 45 that we've selected, I'll just expand it a little bit to make it easier. Tap in the little grey box next to that piece of equipment. You can see that it is starting to move and cycle, and what you can see down the bottom here is that there are 2 pieces of equipment available ready for market with 4 days duration, and there's 132 to be refurbished. So we want to select one that's ready for market. Again, just tap in the grey box next to the ready for market, and again you will see that CRM is working. So we see here that the equipment delivery dates have been populated for us. So this is driven from when your equipment delivery drivers are actually physically in that area. So we're going to select the 8th of the 8th for this one. Again, I'll just expand it out. We've selected the 8th of the 8th for delivery. As I'm moving down the page, the next step is for us to fill out the mandatory information or the survey there. So the little piece of paper and pen, just tap on that. Again, this is an example where it's opened at the bottom of the screen. Just resize it and we'll answer the questions on the survey. So critical that we get our EPA signed as well. I just did want to show you some additional functionality that's now included. So you can see the microphone button down next to the spacebar on my keypad. If you don't see it on yours, the opportunity is for you to go into your settings and activate Siri, and you will be able to see your microphone there. So if I click on the microphone, you're able to talk into the system and it'll do your typing for you. John Smith. So as you can see, I've just put the BDE name down as John Smith. Same for mobile phone numbers. You're able to click on the microphone button, 0400 400 400. And you can see that the mobile phone number has also populated as well. So I'll save that form. And move back to the top of the screen and hit the back button with the green tick on the left hand side. Just want to mention a few other things. So from an approval process, if the piece of equipment that you have selected is not a part of the approved pieces, or if there's a time where somebody needs to approve equipment, you'll see that it's in here, and you will have to select the appropriate approver for your piece of equipment. Additionally, if we move back to the top of the page, you're able to see if you wanted to select a differing colour for that piece of equipment, the drop down is here. Any colour, red, white or silver. I'll just expand that out so everyone can see a little bit better. And again, the same functionality for your notes. If you tap the microphone button, it works. And then the last part prior to moving into that save button is just to check at the top right hand corner that there are no errors. And in this example, we don't have any, so we're able to hit save. Again, I'm not going to hit save on this one, as we don't want to send this piece of equipment actually out to the customer. So in our next session, what we'll talk about is post mix and how to place a equipment move for a piece of post mix or frozen Coke.